Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this live lesson today. I hope you're all doing really well. Oh, it's not getting really sunny, so hold on. I feel like I need to close this a little bit. That might be better. My name is Lizzie, and I'm a teacher on Cambly. And we have these live lessons every Sunday at the same time. So if you have been to these lessons before, then welcome back. And if this is the first live lesson you're watching, then welcome. Thanks for joining. I'm just going to wait a few minutes for some more people to join. While I do that, if you feel like you have anyone, you know anyone who would benefit from watching this live or would find it interesting or useful, then go ahead and share this live video with them so they can join too. So today the topic we are going to be looking at is synonyms to grow vocabulary. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what we mean by this and what we're going to cover in the live shortly. But while we wait for some more people to join, I have 3 questions for you. So maybe you can tell me, first of all, where you're from. Secondly, how is the weather where you are today? And thirdly, tell me one nice thing that you've done this weekend. Okay, so where you're from, how's the weather, and one nice thing that you've done this weekend. I'll go first. So my name is, that wasn't one of the things, but my name is Lizzie, to remind you if you forgot. I'm from Scotland, but I'm living in England at the moment. The weather, as you saw at the beginning, it's really sunny today. It's really nice outside. And one nice thing I've done this weekend. To be honest with you, I haven't really done much this weekend. I've been feeling a little bit unwell this weekend, so I haven't really done anything. Surely I can think of something. I watched a nice film yesterday. And I'm hoping I can go and spend a little bit of time outside this afternoon after this lesson to make the most of this nice weather. So yeah, let me see where you are all calling. Well, you're all joining from. Where have we got? So many different places. Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka. Hello, everyone. It looks like it's sunny in lots of different places today. That's nice. One nice thing you did today this weekend, you ate a tomato. Nice. It's funny because you say in Bruno, in Brazil, it's really cold, 20 degrees Celsius. So here it's about that temperature, but that's actually quite hot for here. So here it's sunny and it's about 17, 18, 19 degrees Celsius. But for us, that's actually quite warm, like hot weather for this time of year. But for you, that's cold. So yeah, it feels like summer for me, that temperature. Yeah, so my name is Lizzie and I'm taking this live today. So, as I mentioned before, our topic that we're looking at is synonyms to grow vocabulary. So, what do I mean by this? Who can tell me what a synonym is? What is a synonym? You can just write your answer in the chat. Thank you, Essence and Fatima. Well done. Words that have the same meaning. Exactly. Words that have the same or similar meaning, okay? So I'll explain why I'm saying similar in a bit. My second question to you is, why do you think it is, or do you think it's important to learn synonyms when you're learning another language, like English? Do you think we should learn synonyms, words that have similar meanings or different ways to say the same thing? Or do you think there's no need in this? We only need one way to say something. And if you do think it's useful to learn synonyms, why? Why is it useful? Okay, so yeah, a few of you are saying yes, we should. Why should we? Chantal, to avoid repeating the same words in a sentence. Yeah, this is one reason, okay, to have a wide range of vocabulary. Manal, it helps to improve speaking skills. Yep, exactly. For me, there are many ways that you can express yourself. Um, and it doesn't, I often see online, especially on social media these days, a lot of videos saying things like, don't say this, or stop saying this. And then they give you a list of synonyms and other words you can use. I don't really like this way of teaching because it kind of suggests that there are correct and incorrect ways of expressing something. Um, Whereas actually, there are many ways that you can express the same thing, and all of these are correct. And it's very personal to you which words you choose to use and the way that you want to express yourself when you're speaking another language. And knowing lots of synonyms and other ways to say the same thing is great. It's great to increase and expand your vocabulary. Firstly, because the more vocabulary you know, the more different ways you know to say the same thing, it means you're less likely to become stuck. So I don't know if you guys, when you're speaking in English or speaking another language that you know, sometimes you become stuck, your mind goes blank, you can't think of the right vocabulary, you can't think of the right words. So if you know lots of different ways to say the same thing, this is less likely to happen because, okay, maybe you can't think of that word that you learned, but you can remember another way how to say this. So because of this, it is great to learn lots of synonyms, lots of different ways to say the same thing. And in addition, some English tests like IELTS or TOEIC or TOEFL, you actually get graded higher, so you get more marks and more points for using a wide range of vocabulary. This is something that examiners actually look for in your answers when you're speaking and writing. They want you to show that you can use a wide range of vocabulary. You're not just repeating the same words and phrases again and again. So, if you are someone who is preparing for or wishes to take one of these exams in the future, knowing synonyms and other ways to say the same thing is important. And is anyone taking IELTS, or does anyone plan to take IELTS or one of these tests, or have you before? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So another thing I wanted to go over was, how do we memorize new vocabulary? So how do we? It's great if I give you lots of different ways to say the same thing, but unless you remember these, you go away, memorize them, learn them, and you can use them again, then it's kind of pointless, right? So how do we memorize new vocabulary? This is something that's quite personal to you as well. So maybe in the comments, if you have any tips, anything that works for you, any ways that you have to memorize new vocabulary, then please share it in the comments. It would be great if we can share some tips with each other. And I think, yeah, it's just about finding what works for you. My suggestion, it's not anything crazy or different or out of the ordinary, but my suggestion for today is just to take note of the phrases and the words which you think are the most useful to you, you're most likely to use again. Because if you try to learn too many words and phrases all at once, you're much less likely to remember them because you're giving yourself too much to do. So instead, I would just take note of the ones that you like the best, or the ones that you think, oh, that's something that I would use, and then make example sentences with them, and then try to use them in real life as well. Making example sentences, I think, is quite important because then you kind of attach a memory to the word or phrase, and you're putting it into context. And if you can attach a memory to something, you're more likely to remember it. But yeah, if you have any tips, some of you are talking about IELTS. Yeah, you are planning to take IELTS. Great. Okay. Well, hopefully this lesson should be useful for you. But yeah, if you have any tips, guys, about how to memorize vocabulary, please comment these in the chat as well. But yeah, so the plan for today's lesson, I'm going to give you synonyms for, I have about, I think, 7 different topics, phrases, and for each of these, I'm going to give you different ways to say them. And then at the end, of course, as always, there will be time for you to ask questions. So if I don't answer your questions throughout the lesson, apologies, I need to get on with the lesson. So if you have any questions, please save them till the end and I'll try and answer as many as possible then. And then I'll also have a little quiz for you guys at the end. So make sure you take some notes throughout because that will help you do better in the quiz. And don't worry if you are just joining this live now and you've missed the beginning of the live. All of these live lessons get uploaded onto our YouTube channel at the end, straight after the lesson's finished. So you'll be able to go back and watch it again whenever is convenient for you. Okay, let's get started. So the first sort of topic or phrase we've got today is this one. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm going to ask you first before I go over the synonyms that I have selected, but can you think of any other ways to say this? Can you think of any other ways to say I'm tired in English? Okay, yeah, the first one a lot of you have said, I'm exhausted. Great. Any others? Apart from I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted is the most common one. Oh, Kasumi, good one. I'm dead, which obviously can mean something else, but it can also mean you're really tired. I'm dead. Good, I'm shattered, I'm worn out. Okay, you guys are coming up with my ones here. I'm weak. Lethargic. Good. Well done, everyone. Okay. Keep them coming. Keep writing them in the chat, and I will show you mine as well. So I've got these ones. I've got I'm wiped out. I'm knackered. I'm wrecked. I'm shattered. I'm exhausted. Okay. So these are all great synonyms for saying I'm tired. And yeah, the ones you guys have said are great too. I'm fed up. Weira has said I'm fed up. I'm fed up can mean tired, but it also means kind of like you've had enough of something. So you might say, oh, I'm fed up. I'm opening this now. The lighting keeps changing in here. I apologize. You might say, I'm fed up of working such long hours. Okay, you're tired, but you've also had enough. Now the sun's coming out. Typical. I think it just keeps going behind the clouds. I'll leave it like that. If the lighting's bad, guys, and you can't see me very well, let me know and I'll sort it out. So yeah, I'm fed up is a bit more like, yeah, like this. I'm sick and tired. Okay. Can anyone make an example sentence with any of these synonyms? So maybe you could say, instead of saying I'm tired of something or I'm tired because, you can use one of these and make an example sentence. I'm out of my form, Joseph. Instead, you could say I'm not in good form. I'm not in good form, but that doesn't necessarily just mean you're tired. It also means you're not in a very good mood. You're not very happy. This is something else I wanted to explain about synonyms, and you need to be careful. I often have students asking, oh, like I'll teach them a new word and they'll say, oh, is it a synonym of this? Is it a synonym of that? The thing is that sometimes things are not direct synonyms. So the thing with like these, for example, okay, yeah, they are. Some of them I would say are stronger or weaker than others. So some of them mean you're really, really tired, and some of them maybe a little bit less. And because of that, that's why I think you have to be quite careful when you're trying to use synonyms. You should also try and make sure that when you learn different ways to say something, you know, like which context you should use them in, and how like strong they are. I mean, with these ones, they're all kind of the same. These all mean like I'm very tired, I would say, rather than a little bit tired. But you'll see with some of the other examples um, that they can actually have a slightly different meaning. So you do need to be careful. But I'll explain those ones when we come to them. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Great example sentence, guys. Well done. Okay, the next topic or phrase is this one. I'm hungry. So we had I'm tired, and now we have I'm hungry. So can you think of any other ways to say this? Any other ways to say I'm hungry? Yeah, well done. I'm starving. I'm starving. Good. Okay, this is the most common one that you're all coming up with. I'm starved. I'm starving. Good. Sorry, guys, I have something in my eye, which is not pleasant. That's okay. Well done. I can eat a horse. I actually have this one. Peckish. Well done. I have this one too. Okay, we've got I'm famished. I'm starving. I could eat a horse, which is an idiom. And I'm peckish. I'm peckish. Now, this one, I'm peckish. This is an example of what I was saying before. Okay, so the top three, I'm famished, I'm starving, I could eat a horse. We would use these to express when we are really, really hungry. Okay, but I'm peckish. For me, I would use I'm peckish to say I'm a little bit hungry. I'm not starving. I don't really, really need to eat right away, but I could eat. I would like to eat, but I'm not as hungry as these ones. Okay, so this is an example of a time when it's good to learn synonyms and different ways to say something, but you also need to make sure you know if it has exactly the same meaning or if there's a slight difference, okay? So that you're using them correctly. Okay, and yeah, can you think of any example sentences with these? Make an example sentence. I'm going to have a little look at your other words that you've got. What was that one I saw? My eyes are bigger than my my eyes are bigger than my stomach, I think you mean. That's an idiom. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. It doesn't mean you're hungry. It means, if you go to, if you order food and you think that you're really hungry and you order lots and lots of food, but then you don't finish it all. That's when you would use this idiom. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. You think you can eat more than you are actually able to. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is this one. I'm angry, or I'm annoyed, or it's annoying. Okay, so because a lot of these you can use for the same thing, but just in a different form. So can you think of another way to say that you're angry or annoyed, or something is annoying? Drives me crazy. Good. I don't have that one, so that's a good example. Something drives me crazy, or you are driving me crazy, or this is driving me crazy. I am furious. Good, good. I'm upset. Irritated. I'm mad. Well done, guys. Great, great synonyms. Drives me up the wall. Love it. Okay, here's what I've got. I'm fuming, which would mean I'm angry. Okay. I'm infuriated, which kind of means angry, annoyed. Or you could say it's infuriating. And then I've got something winds me up. So something annoys me. Or something gets to me. Okay. If something gets to you, it annoys you. So for example, people being late really gets to me. People being late really gets to me. Great examples, everyone. Are any of these new for you? So if any of these are new for you, then make sure you write them down and try to memorize them. And so idioms and phrasal verbs are a great way to learn other ways to say the same thing, great way to learn synonyms. So yeah, if you want to learn other ways to say something, idioms and phrasal verbs are great, and they're also quite fun to learn. So I would definitely recommend that. Okay, Next one we have it's cold. It's cold. Can you think of any other ways to say it's cold? I've got 4 other ways here. See if any of you choose any that I selected. Well done, Tony. It's chilly, it's freezing. Good. Okay. I have 4 here. It's freezing, it's chilly, it's nippy, and then this one is Baltic. Okay, these 2 I would use to say it's very, very, very cold, whereas these 2 I would use to say it's a little bit cold. So again, make sure you understand the difference between using these. Okay, excellent, guys. I'm going to move on because I want to have time for our quiz and questions, if you have any. So the next one, opposite of the last one, it's hot. It's hot. Can you think of any other ways to say it's hot? It's boiling. Well done, Stacey. Nice. It's warm. Yeah, okay. It's warm would be less, obviously. But yeah, scorching. Good. Sweltering. Nice. Okay, I've got just 3 here. I've got it's roasting, it's boiling, it's scorching. Okay. But yeah, these other ones are great examples. It's sunny, it's not really the same, okay? Because that doesn't refer to the heat. Because it could be sunny but not hot, of course. But yeah. Would you use any of these to describe where you are today or not? Would you use any of these ones instead to describe the weather where you are today? Okay, well done. Next one is this, which is more of an exclamation, but wait. So if you wanted to say wait to someone, what other phrases could you use instead of saying wait? How else could you express yourself? Well done, good. Hold on just a minute. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Great. Great suggestions, guys. Okay, let me just show you which ones I have. I've got hold on and hang on, because these are very similar. Hold on or hang on. Just a sec. Bear with me. Sit tight. And then this last one here, hold your horses. Oh, one of you already said hold your horses. Good. Well done. And everyone, if you're joining this live just now, don't worry if you've missed the beginning part. We are kind of close to the end of these synonyms now. But don't worry because you'll be able to watch this video straight after it's finished. Okay, after the live's ended, it will be uploaded onto the channel, so you'll be able to watch it from the start. So don't panic. If I'm going to give you some examples with bear with me, someone might say, can you tidy up this mess that you've made? And I might say, okay, hang on, bear with me. I've actually just said 2 there. I said hang on and bear with me. I might say bear with me, I need to finish doing this and then I'll do it. Okay, so you would just use it the same as if you would use wait. You'd use it exactly the same. Well done, guys. Great examples. Okay, and the last one, which is quite a nice one to finish on, is this. Thank you. So other ways to say thank you. So if you can think of any other ways you could thank someone, please write them in the chat. Yeah, thanks. Good. Cheers. Yeah. I owe you one. Yeah, nice. Okay, let me show you what I have. I've got cheers, and then I've got thanks a bunch. We might also say thanks a million or thanks a ton. Ta, which I think is quite a British one, British English one. I just saw someone was asking, do I speak British English or American English? British English, because I'm from the UK. But a lot of these are common in both variations, so don't worry too much. And the thing is, right, with British English and American English, obviously there are differences and similarities. But with the differences, often it's to do with some phrasal verbs or some idioms that are a little bit different, or kind of some slang terms that are different. With these differences, when I speak to my friends who are American about this, they say, well, yeah, we wouldn't say that, but we can understand what you mean from the context. It's not, or they might have something similar in their version of English. So we won't worry too much about not being understood if you use a British English or an American English term, because there are lots of similarities, and often within the context, they will still understand what you're saying. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But yeah, I speak British English because I'm British, and yeah, but a lot of these are common in both. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, the last one. You made my day. You made my day. Okay, so I might say cheers everyone for coming to this live lesson today. You made my day. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna test you a little bit on some of these. You don't need to use the ones that I gave you. You can use your own, just as long as you are trying to practice using some synonyms, some different ways to say these things. So I have, how many do I have? I have 5 different sentences. What I want you to do is I want you to rephrase these sentences using a synonym. I should have maybe underlined the word which I want you to rephrase. Maybe I'll do that as I go. Just to make it a little bit more clear. Just thought of that now. Okay, so the first one is this one. Wait, I just need to finish typing this email. So obviously the word I want you to change, to rephrase, is this one, wait. So what else could you say other than wait? Can you write the sentence out again with a synonym? And I'm going to underline these at the same time. Yeah, so you could say, hang on, I just need to finish typing this email. Or hold on, I just need to finish typing this email. Or bear with me, I just need to finish typing this email. Good. We just did wait, so that's still in your head. Give me a minute. Great. Well done, guys. Okay, so yeah, you could use any of these or others. Well done. Okay, the next one. I ordered a side of chips for us to share because I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And notice here I've said I'm so hungry. I'm not a little bit hungry. I'm not slightly hungry. I'm so hungry. So make sure you're using the right word here. There are a few correct answers. There's not just one correct answer. But there's one that I taught you which would not really work in this example. Okay. I would say all of these are good, okay? I'm peckish, however, I wouldn't really use for this. I wouldn't use I'm peckish to say I'm so hungry. Whereas the other ones, yeah, they work well. I think someone said something up there that was, I can't remember. I wanted to check it. It's okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, hangry. Yeah. Oh, you've said for us. Yeah. So someone said hangry. Hangry means you're hungry, therefore you're in a bad mood. You're angry because you're so hungry. Okay. Next one. Let me underline it. Okay. I was so tired after that gym class yesterday. I was so tired after that gym class yesterday. What could you say instead? I was what? I was exhausted. Good. I was wrecked. Nice. Well done. Okay. So yeah, you could say I was exhausted, I was wiped out, I was dead, I was knackered, I was wrecked, I was shattered. Okay? All of these are great ways of saying I was exhausted or I was tired. Okay. This one, please can you stop singing that song? It's so annoying. Please can you stop singing that song? It's so annoying. What else could you say? Instead of saying it's so annoying, what could you say? So irritating, yeah, it's getting on my nerves, okay? Swelly, it's getting on my nerves. Make sure you use the preposition on here as well. It's driving me nuts. Good. It's infuriating. It's getting to me. So Stacey, make sure here you're saying it is getting to me, okay? Because we're using the present continuous for this example. Well done. Okay, the last one. It's so hot today. I think I'll just wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's so hot today. I think I'll just wear shorts and a t-shirt. What could you say instead of saying it's so hot? How else could you express this in English? It's scorching hot, yeah. It's burning hot. It's warm today, yeah. Warm. If you say it's so hot, warm is maybe not quite strong enough an adjective to use. Something a bit stronger we need. It's boiling. Good. Well done, everyone. Great examples. Okay. What examples did I give you here? It's roasting, it's boiling, it's scorching, it's sweltering. Okay. But some of the other ones you guys have said are also great. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little minute now. If you have any questions, please write them in the chat, okay? So any questions about Cambly or any questions about this topic, okay? So questions about synonyms for things, other ways to say things, any tips that you need about memorizing these synonyms, anything like that, please just ask away. I'll answer a couple of questions. And I hope this live has been useful. I hope this live lesson has been useful for you today. I hope you've learned some new vocabulary. But please make sure you go away and try and memorize these and learn these and use these throughout the week, okay, next week, because then you're more likely to remember them. They're more likely to stick in your head. If you would like to learn more synonyms, more ways to say things, and more useful vocabulary, then make sure you keep coming to these live lessons. Also, make sure you follow the Cambly page on Instagram, which is really useful too. And also, if you don't use Cambly already, then I really recommend using it as an application. You can speak to many different native English teachers from around the world. It's all online, so you can do it from wherever you are. And it's a great way of having fun, casual conversation, but also preparing for exams, kind of whatever you want, because the teachers on Cambly all have a range of different experiences, and there's kind of something for everyone. So you can find a teacher who you think you're going to get along with, and they can help you practice your English. So if you'd like to join Cambly and you're not already a student on there, I have a code for you today that you can use, which is Go Live, which will give you up to 36% off when you sign up. You can also use the link below this video if that's easier for you. And yeah, you can find me on there. My tutor name is Lizzie Jane, and you can send me a message and schedule a lesson with me. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at some of your questions. I forgot I said I was gonna do that. Will we have another synonym live? I don't know. I can suggest it. If it's something you think's useful, then yeah, we can definitely have more lives on synonyms, maybe some more specific topics, if that's something you find useful. Then yeah, if you did find this useful, then make sure you like the video after it gets posted, and maybe leave a comment to let us know that it's something you'd like to see more of, because then we'll take that on board, and we'll make more videos and lessons like this. Okay, let me just answer another question. I honestly think that I need glasses. Um, um, will I open my schedule? Okay. Well done, guys. Thank you very much for today. I don't feel like there are any other questions really about synonyms. Synonym for writing. I can't think of the synonym for writing. We don't really have many. We would just say writing. Really, we wouldn't really have any other. We wouldn't really use any other words. Okay, well done, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, this question here. Oh, that's not related to this, but I'll answer it anyway. Often, do we pronounce the T or we don't? We can or we can't. Both are correct. So often and often are both correct ways of saying this word. Traditionally, we would have said often, especially in British English, but now many people pronounce the T and they say often, and both of these are correct. So just choose whichever one you would prefer. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna go. It was so nice to have this live with you all again. Please join us next Sunday for another topic, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you soon. Goodbye.